This is the first announcement we've made since forming the new T-Mobile, and we decided to tackle the single biggest pain point in this industry. The #1 pain point that's recorded as complaints to the FCC, for example, robocalls and unwanted scams. 58 billion robocalls in the last year alone, and growing rampantly, and consumers have lost $10 billion from the crimes that are carried to them on those robocalls. And it's just a giant issue the industry just hasn't been doing enough to solve, and we decided to stand up and create a comprehensive solution to it called Scam Shield. And it's really a call to action for the whole industry to do something about these crimes that are hurting people.
The telco systems, mobile, broadband, has never been more important as we're all working from home and relying on home entertainment much more. Looking back now over the last 4 months, why have you seen the trends and the strains within the systems?
Well, for one thing, the criminals are preying on people's concerns and fears related to coronavirus. And that's just, it's awful. I mean, these crimes have taken off in the last 4 months. We've seen $80 million lost to COVID-related scams on phones, 70% growth in June relative to May. So it's awful what's going on. They prey on people's fears, they prey on their concerns, and that's why it takes a comprehensive solution to try to tackle it. Scam ID and Scam Block are a piece of it. Things like caller ID are a piece of it, making sure that if we know who's calling, you'll know who's calling, not just if it's in your contacts. We're giving that away for free, which is a giant, giant thing. Everybody else is profiting from this phenomenon of criminals using the networks. That's got to stop.
But as we all work from home, and as we are putting so much more strain on the systems, the telecommunications, the mobile, the broadband, is there enough investment? The world has changed this year, and we now require more from our mobile operators and our broadband providers, our media providers. What more, are you up to the job, basically?
We never could have predicted, a crisis like this, but thank goodness we've been able to bring together the new T-Mobile, because together we have nearly 3 times the radio spectrum of Verizon, nearly twice as much as AT&T in the critical low and mid-band arenas where the 5G game will be played. And that allows us in the U.S. to create the highest capacity network in history. And you're right, people are discovering that this technology is more important in our lives than we ever knew. And T-Mobile will be here to be able to have the best network, but as well the best value, so that in something this important, people don't have to make that trade-off anymore.